And the reason as to why I'm here is because of that house, and that is sand. So this house needs to be plastered. We are going to make it happen. We're also going to be changing the doors. We have wooden doors here and the windows. So we are going to be changing these, and we shall be giving it a better look after, and we shall have a small veranda around here. So right now it is 6 p.m. and day 8, day 7 of construction is ending today. The finalizing here. The final touches of the veranda have been posed. They're putting in the mirrors. So far the other one is done. Now he's on the door. Next he's going to be working onto this last door. And then we call it the end. So by midday, everything will be set. So these kids are running to school. So finally, we are done and I'm exiting. That's how the place looks like at the moment. So to whoever that has watched to this very end, I want to thank you. Thank you very much. This is how I am going. A bit messy. I've decided to go all black. That's how I look like. And my hair is a bit messy at the moment. I think I'll be shaving it in a few to look good. So to cover everything, I've not combed it. I'll put on this cape. It's a Balenciaga cape. It was a gift from a friend. So I'm now walking back. That is corn. That is it. And I have some here. It is roasted. Well roasted tries to, sometimes it leaves these particles on your teeth. So after eating it, you need to clean yourself. So I'm leaving. With me, I have a radio and a phone. So they are gifts to mom and dad. Mom, whom I'm supposed to be calling a stepmom, but she's not a step. I don't call her a stepmom, but a mom, because she's the woman that raised me from as young as 2 when my mom passed on. My mom was laid to rest here, and since she wasn't the unofficial wife, that's why she was laid to rest at her home. So I am leaving this area now, going to where I grew up from, and from there I'll be going back to Kampala, but I think I'll upload this video once I reach Kampala. So I am going. This is how it has been. The video has been long, but please, thank you for bearing with it. I'm gone. Bye bye. Peace. I am currently out of the city this time. Well, I'm in the village. This is where my mother's mother stayed. This is where she was born. This is where my grandmother, the mother to my mother, stays. So this is the home, and the reason as to why I'm here is because of that house, and that is sand. So this house needs to be plastered. So after building, plastering is important because it is where you will design. If you were to paint, that's where you paint, because you can't paint on these bricks. And if you add another layer of plastering, it gives the house a better wall, and it becomes more strong. Well, I also want to show you these trees. You see this tree? If you go back at the beginning of my YouTube career, this one as well, I planted these trees like I wanted them to be a memory. There is also another one somewhere here. Let me zoom in here and you see it. This one here, this. So I planted about 20 trees. So this one is one of them. I can as well take you the other side. So this is how coffee looks like, by the way. Some people just take the coffee straight. They just see it. They get it from the packaged one. So this one is coffee here. So this is where I am, and I'm here for a short stay, roughly 5 days. I'll be here to take care for this construction. I'm going to overlook the works. You can clearly see that I'm already dirty. I was offloading some cement. I just wanted to update you guys because I've been off for quite some time. And this is another one tree. This one has grown very well, and it is a bit tall. So the fears that I had over this tree, and I'm happy the grader that came, that was building this road, that made this road, did not have to cut this. It stopped around here. These are the soils they piled, so they spared my tree, and it is still here. It's a huge one. I just wanted to plant them just to also have that impact too. 3 the other side, I have 4 and somewhere 5. So of the 19 trees that I planted, only 5 have managed to survive. Well, that is it. I'm just going to be giving you a little bit of updates while I do this project. We are going to make it happen. We're also going to be changing the doors. We have wooden doors here and the windows. So we are going to be changing these, and we shall be giving it a better look after, and we shall have a small veranda around here. So that is it. Also the cement, like the floor. So also something I've noticed, this is sand. We had told someone to do calculations because we weren't around. I told someone to do calculations, and guess what? This person was telling us that this house is going to need 30 bags of cement. But the other people that I got after looking around, we got other people that were saying for them, they will do it at a less cost, and also they will make sure that it is done in time. The other one wanted a whole week. These ones want 5 days to complete this whole structure, like both inside and outside, the plastering and putting a small veranda and also changing the windows. So also you need to be extra careful as you delegate. Ask different people, like 4 people, even 5, so you get someone who has a better price, and make sure, like, of course, not looking for someone cheap, we looked for someone better because they had worked for someone else. So they recommended these people, and they're a group of 4. And that means efficiency. So they've asked for all the materials. I'm going to be giving you updates. Maybe even tomorrow I'll be updating you. And these are 4 trips of sand. The other person had told us we will need 15 trips of sand, but these ones have told me they'll need 5 trips of sand. And I've said, sorry, 10 trips of sand. And they say even the 10 might be more. But to be on the safer side, we shall need them. That's what we are going to be doing. I'll be giving you updates slowly. That is it here in the village. I just wanted to give you an update. I'm going to be here for some other time. Maybe I'll be coming back to town after some time. I've been off for almost 9 days now without uploading. In fact, more than 9 days, because I guess when I upload this video, I'll be done with this structure, and I'll be back in the city because the network here is not okay. So the builders managed to be around. They went with a guy that is bringing the sand, and they got the quality that they wanted for plastering this house. So they've used the right quality. This house has been around for some time, and yeah, we need to get this done and save the people here. This is the sand here, and work begins tomorrow. They wanted to start right now, but I've told them to relax as we get the final things, the remaining things like the wheelbarrow. We have one, we are going to get the second one. Then we are looking for the ladders, and then look at that sunset. Beautiful sunset here in the village. It's green because it has been raining. This is some maize. This one is ready. Hello, good morning. Today happens to be day 1 of constructions. So I am out of the city, and by the time you see this video, I guess I'll be out of the city because I don't have a steady internet connection right here. That is one of the problems of being in villages here in Uganda. Electricity and connectivity. So we don't have electricity here. It's like a whole 2 kilometers from here to the main road. So no electricity here. So at the moment, I'm using the power bank to charge, but I'll be here for the next 4-5 days, and then I'll be back. So construction has started today, and what we are going to do, we are going to be doing some works. This is what has started so far. So they've started from the other side. They've made sure they remove the windows, the wooden windows. They're going to be replacing them with metallic ones. They've started with the other side, so they can't take all of them out at a go, because if they take them out at a go, it will be disturbing. So they've started from the other side. They're sure they will be replacing that. So that's where they've started from. So it's a bit messy right now, So after the works, we hope it will be better. Plastering the walls is what we're starting with. This one is almost done here. It's not even 9 a.m. Yeah, it's 9 a.m. So hopefully by the time the day ends, work will be visible. So the house is just down there. I've left because there is some music playing. I didn't want to get the music affect me. This boy is here. So children in the village wake up very early in the morning to come for mangoes. So you see all these mangoes that have dropped. So this is a different kind of mango. There are two types of mangoes. These ones here, this one is ready. So these ones are ripe like this, and they have more fiber in them. You see, they have fiber in them, more fiber. The other ones have less fiber. This one, so there are different types of mangoes, and this is avocado. These ones here. See this huge avocado. They're just here. This person, the owner, just gives them to pigs. These ones, they're excited to see me recording. What's your name? How are you? Joanne. In which class are you? You're in P2 class. How about him? In which class is he? What is your name?
My name is
Sebuma Robert. Sebuma Robert. Which class are you? You're in baby class. So this one, you're in P2 class. P2. This one is in P2, this one is in P1. So this one, sorry, baby. This one is in baby, meaning is just starting, and this one is in P2. After baby, there is top, then P1 and P2. So this one is ahead by 3 classes, which is not the case with this one. Okay. This one is called Robert and you're Joanne. Yeah? Okay. So these ones are relatives. They are distant relatives that stay from somewhere. They're friends of the village. So they're happy to see me record. They had come for mangoes, and I also found them here. So this is, I'm going to give a bite on this one. You also see how it looks like. It's a bit messy. So you can see how the difference. This one doesn't have too much fiber. This one has more fiber. So that is the difference. And I prefer these ones. Also, these ones are tasty, but they're tasty when they are well ripe. That is it. Let's go back and get some updates and continue with work. This is one of my other trees. This one dried. I like this one is also part of the trees, but this one dried. I don't really know what happened. Or maybe the person that tried to cut the branches, but it dried. This is a huge orange. If it becomes ripe, like if it puts on, this one is still small. It is an improved variety. They're usually big. Yeah. Let's continue down. I've told you this is maize. They intercropped it with beans. These are some of the beans. Yeah, these are red beans. Those. So that's how the village is basically. Yeah, I'm showing you these things. There are people that don't know. This is coffee, I've told you. The other one is a banana, orange, mangoes, abundance of things here in the village. Sugar canes. The red ones and the green ones. This is matoke, and we are going to have cassava for breakfast. I see some has been left here. This is cassava. Let me put it here. Maybe it will be dried and then they get some powder out of it. This is what is happening in the second room. I don't know, there is some music playing at the background, but that is it. So that is the first and then the second room. I was planning to get a window somewhere here to get more light inside, but I think what we are going to do, we are going to think of putting a better solar. The solar is okay, but the battery. So this is their breakfast, mangoes. This is Joan. How are you, Joan? Look at her eyes, look at the teeth. And then there comes Robert. Their mom is also black like they are. Also have a mango here. Guys, in the villages, it's where we always have beetles. So this was a territory or a hive of beetles, and they even had some honey here. This, like beetles, I don't really know if they grow beetles, like they do keep bees. So they've been disturbed. Also here we had another one here. This, it was a territory. So it is usually in the villages where they are. I don't know if they also have a queen, but I think they also have a queen. So this is their entry. So they usually find a hole and enter inside, like here in the bricks. Usually that's how it comes. So they were here and also the other side. So I guess these things can be grown. I'm just asking in case anyone knows, please let me know. So this is what is happening. Cement there. So basically they are going to stop at this level. They won't go the other side, so we shall be finding a ceiling here. So this level, then the ceiling will be put the other side. So we are going to be finding something and then put it there to prevent water from hitting the old woman. This is it. Let me taste some. It's really sweet. And this is a hive. This. So this is their colony. Those were part of the things. We didn't have anything to do for them, but have them destroyed. Yeah, I also wanted to show you this, by the way. These are two different, are they all called eggplants? These, the green ones, and then we also have these. Some are garden eggs, others are garden eggplants. So these are the eggplants, then the other ones are garden eggs. This one you can feast on it like this. Like this, raw, but still it's better to be put in sauce, like beans, like peanut butter. That's how you can put them. How many things have I eaten ever since I woke up? Maize, I've had the mango, I've had these, the sugar cane. It's a lot. Not avocado yet, but I'm about to. And cassava. That's what we shall have for breakfast. I'm getting things in bits, like we're done having breakfast, but of course that won't stop me from having the mango. Or somewhere there, this mango just fell. It is a fresh one. These are the things villagers take for granted. Once they get to the city, that's when they realize, oh, things are this important. I also got some maize for myself from this field and had it. I've taken porridge, maize as well, and also some cassava. So that's how food is in the village. It is in abundance. You get what you want. The only reason you don't get food is because you're not at home. But once you get home, there is always something. And usually in the village, people prepare food and make sure that there is some surplus just in case someone comes. So even the porridge, you prepared a lot of it. In case someone comes, they will have a cup and pieces of cassava plus avocado. I've tasted the avocado. I earlier showed you avocados in the other tree. Way they are tasty. I've asked the owner, why aren't you not selling these avocados? You're letting them get wasted from here. Like he said clearly, you can't even be given $10 for a sack, a whole sack, which would contain over, let me say, 150. So I've not updated on how we got this, but we went to to the quarry site and found this for ourselves. So this is time check. It's already 17 minutes to 5 p.m. and something has been worked upon so far. I do believe, according to their speed, by in the next 4 days they'll be almost done with this. So I've showed you we've brought some gravel. This one is a little bit smaller because when you look at this, oh, we've covered it. There were these that were of bigger size. These are also okay, you would save, but this is the best one, is the best gravel. So this is what we are going to be using in the meantime. It's a trip. We are going to be bringing the second one, but we wanted to start with this. And here we are. Some music playing in the background. I don't know if it won't affect. Well, this is done so far. This is what the plastering looks like so far. From that to this, here we can't see clearly because of the too much darkness, but that's what it looks like at the moment. The struggle still continues. So after everything is done, this is like the remain, but I've kept it very well. Plus this, it is going to be applied somewhere else. Same as this way, the walls are done. We still have some good cement to go. That is it. I think tomorrow this will be complete. That's where we are. Some Bob Wine music playing here. Anywho, I think that's going to be it for today. Let's continue. That's how it looks like here. So the house is somewhere there. You can zoom in a bit. So this is the distance I have to walk to come for water and fetch water. This is a rock. It has different openings. One of them is this. So this one has given us water for the whole day. That is it. It has given us water for the whole day. So tomorrow the problem we have is going to be water. I don't really know how we are going to sort that, but I'm looking for a motorcycle guy. We have about 6 jerry cans, so the motorcycle guy can put all the jerry cans on the motorcycle and then bring the water to us. So it will be more easier and efficient, because if we decided to get a jerry can per person and then we go to a well which is far away from here, that's why it is important to have a tank around here, though it's going to take some time. So that's why that's the reason as to why we are going to be using a motorbike, because a motorbike will bring 6 jerry cans at a go and put them at the side, than us walking with our jerry cans, because we are 2 people walking with jerry cans and then bring them here. By the time we get 6 jerry cans, we've lost a lot of time and we are powerless. It's better we put in the money and then have it brought. So this will make sure that the small drum that we've been putting in the water, it's one of those that the family uses to store water. It means we shall wash it afterwards, after the construction. And the funny bit about this thing, people always make fun of it. This, people always say it, I'm sorry to say this, but people always say it is made of something like an anatomy of a female. I don't really know how that works, but you can go back and see. That's how it is. That's how it looks like. Well, there is another part here where I'm also getting water. So we just need this water because I was told that water, even if it's not clean, it can do construction. So like here, this is the jerry can. This one here, I cut this bottle, I put it here, then draw water, and then pour in using this jug. So this jug is multi-purpose. It can do a lot of things at home. So that's what it is. And right now it is 6:30 p.m. and the boys are finalizing. We've managed to lay concrete in the first room, one of the rooms that was completed. So the only thing that we are left with is putting the nail, that final layer of the floor, and then we can shift to the other room. Also, the other room we shall lay concrete tomorrow, and then also as they plaster the walls of the what is supposed to be the sitting room, and then the corridors. There are 2 corridors, small corridors, of course. So after that, I guess tomorrow we shall not lay concrete in the sitting room. We shall lay concrete the next day, which is going to be Friday. And then I think by Friday, everything inside should be done. Even by Friday, they will start part of it outside. So Saturday, they will come outside the first time. Then I guess on Sunday, they will do the finishing of the whole thing. So hopefully all goes well. If all goes well, by tomorrow, now that they are getting used of the place, by tomorrow they can finish everything inside, and then on Friday they are outside. They can even finish everything outside, or they will finish everything on Sunday. That's how it is. And I've also found out that it's not easy to do this construction. Sometimes you calculate other things and forget others. You forget you don't have a wheelbarrow. You also forget that you don't have spades, and these builders have not come with spades. So you have to either buy your own spades or hire the spades. Well, hiring would be okay for a construction that is not going to take a longer time. Hiring would be cheaper. And also you find yourself not having timber where these people are going to create, how can I call them? Can I call them floors or stairs, or where to stand, and then they finish on the upper side. We don't have ladders, so also that is going to cost us. Well, I'm happy that this thing is happening, and I think finally this house is going to change to be a better place. Solar panel and then a tank is one of the things, and also the shed are one of the things that we shall look at later on. It's working. Hopefully you've learned something. Maybe I've shared this to also show you how hectic it could be if you don't have some things. Maybe if you don't have piped water, you don't have a tank. Water is one of the things that are going to break you during construction. So if you can sort the thing of water, maybe have water on site first, that would be easier than you fetching the water yourself. Let the builders use the water the way they want, as long as they're doing something great. That is it. Let me take this water as they finalize, because they are putting the front door, and then show you what is happening. Remember to like for me this video, subscribe to the channel. A lot more other videos will be dropping. Not only this I just wanted to give you an update of what I'm doing currently now that I'm not on YouTube, or maybe it could be a lesson to someone out there. And also, some people, you don't need to trust them with your money. You just need to go there yourself. If it's buying materials, you buy the materials, count them, make sure they are of the right quality. It's operation, no cheating. You don't have to cheat anyone. Otherwise, if you trust people anyhowly, they will cheat you, and you'll end up crying that the construction has taken a lot of your money, yet it has not taken the money. It is these people that are stealing the money from you. That's what I've told you. That's why I also thought, I was like, no, let me come and be on ground. Otherwise, if you're not on ground, it's a different thing. They tell you we need 35 bags, you be around and they only use 20 bags. They tell of cement. They tell you we need 15 trips of sand. You come on ground, they use 10 trips of sand. That is how things are. You tell them how many trips of gravel do you need? We need 3. You come on ground and they only use 2.5. So that's how things are. That half they have stolen from you. You may see it as something small, but if you combine them all together, you'll find millions lost within that project. That is it. Let's go and see what is happening as the guys are closing the first day of this construction. So that is the house owner trying to get in. I can get in faster than them. So this room is done. This is the room I was talking about. The flooring is done. That is it. No light. So no solar panel at the moment. Then also this one, they've not done the floor first. They're going to be doing it later on. So they've done this, and this will be later on in the morning, and then they're putting the door. We're going to make sure that it is done by the time it becomes dark. So after tomorrow they will start on this, and then these two corridors, plus this they already put some concrete. They will just complete it, and then that's how it will be. So that's how so far we are. And the best thing is that this one, where she stays, was already complete. It's already, it has already some how can I, the floor is fine with a great finishing. That's how it looks like. So the house is all going to be even at the same level, so she can move freely. Maybe the only problem she finds is getting off here down into the kitchen. That's where she spends most of her time, and the kitchen doesn't have a door yet. Also at the back of the kitchen, it wasn't built to be complete, and we are going to be getting one of the windows and then put it here. So at the moment, that's where we are. This one has been replaced. There was a small window, and then this one was like that when they were working on her room. So everything here is going to be plastered, and it's going to be different. So this way, when I come this way, also this is going to be plastered. So the ladders I was talking about, because no more height, someone stops here. So they will need to put on and then reach up to the other side, so they can plaster everything and then as they come down. So meanwhile, I've also got some wall fixing these holes in the iron sheets. The budget will limit everything. So then I just want to show you how it looks like here in front. Still have some sand, and this is it. This was a small door that was filled. You see the bricks are different, so they filled these bricks to wait for this process. So the process came, it's being done. So this one has been put, this. So the problem is going to come with glasses. Don't really know what the cost of the glasses will be, because these two doors, the two windows and the door will need glasses for it to look better. That's how it is, and that's where we are closing our day one from, because nothing was done tomorrow. And this is the time. It is almost 50 minutes after the hour of 6 p.m. This is where it is. I'm going to take it on slowly. I think I'll give you the whole video and how it will look like. Second day, the sun is setting just there. I showed you the sunset yesterday on the first day. Okay, this is the first day, but yesterday as we were putting the materials, I showed you that as well. This is tobacco, by the way, if you see clearly here, that is tobacco. And the house where it is dried is somewhere here. Those eucalyptus trees, the owner is the owner here. This is where we are. Allow me end here. See you tomorrow. As I predicted yesterday that it will be hard today, this is day 3, day 2 of constructions. Water is affecting us right now. So this, how can I call it? It's a pond. Okay, this place they got Maram from here in the construction of the Kakumiro Mubende road. So this was created so a lot of water collects here whenever it rains. So we are trying to use this rain water. It is here available. We're only waiting for the border guy. From the main road to where the construction is about 1.7 kilometers, and where we are here is about 500 meters or 0.5 kilometers from the main road. So meaning the remaining distance is longer than the distance from here to the main road. So we would have carried the water, but it's a bit hectic. We are waiting for the border guy. He's not truthful. He's trying to lie to us. And this is the water. I'm hearing a motorbike. Maybe it's him. So that's what we're going to start like that. So it's 9 a.m. We haven't constructed anything. For the first day, we had worked out. We had done something. So we are managing to take the water by the motorcycle. We have 6 jerry cans, 4 here, 1 here, and another here. Well, it's already 11 a.m. So this guy has been slow. He lied to us. He came late, but he's managing. This is the 3rd time he's taking it. Look at him. So we're waiting for another turn. So we are going to take 24 jerry cans. Those are, that is 6 times 3 so far. So we are remaining with 1 time. So we are waiting him for the final time. We go have our breakfast and then continue from the other side. So the next update, I'm going to be showing you what is happening. This is maize. This is where we are getting our water from. So the struggle continues. It's already 1 p.m. Okay, it is 6 minutes to 1 p.m. and I'm here. I'm supposed to look for poles. Remember I told you about the ladders that we need to put outside for them to be able to reach where the heights stop. So they are going to be starting outside, but still also inside one other wall. Excuse me. They have to do that to use the poles, and these are some of the trees that I'm going to be using here. These ones, the other ones, to get poles. Already had lunch, but the water was really exhausting today, and we've managed to do that. So this is soybean, whatever it is. So this is how it grows. It has put on some pods. It hasn't put in the fruit. Are they called fruits? Grains? Whatever they are. These are the ones. But the wiring looked after very well. Also the shade, there is too much shade here. You see here, they have not done very well. But the other side, they are doing very well. Here, not very well because of the too much shade here. The other side, they're doing very well. Anyway, let me look for my poles and then continue. And I'm going to be taking this. I've already cut one the other side. I have another one which was already cut. So those are 3 so far if I put this. And the other one makes it 4. So this is jackfruit, by the way. This, see how many fruits it has put on. Also, this piece of land has a lot of fruits. It's a big piece of land with a lot of fruit trees, mostly the jackfruits. Yeah, so let's continue with the trees. Cutting the trees, of course, you're going to be using them in the right way, and I'm planning to plant more trees as I live. I have got some poles, and this is how I have to carry them. But problem comes that these muscles here are paining me. It's been a while ever since I last carried jerry cans, and yesterday I carried almost 13 jerry cans from a distance, so it's hurting. Also, the jerry cans have been carrying from the water point or that ditch to where we've been putting them on our bike from. It has also exhausted me, and I now have to carry these up to the other side. I don't have any other person to help me around here. Even when you try to give some people money to help you, like, they're used to their routines. Like, someone does things like digging and they don't carry heavy things like this. Digging, they go for drinking, like alcohol, local brew. So, and they're too slow, so I don't want to deal with slow people. Whenever I'm with slow people, I'll just leave them there and carry on with my activities. So I'm going to carry, like, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 poles that are already cut. The other one, this one, and the other I've left just right behind there. So after that, I'll be having some rest and then wait for other things. The only things that I'm waiting for is more sand. So here I come with my 4th pole. Whoa. So I now have 4 poles, these, and by the time I returned from the fourth turn, I had some timber brought. So this is where they're going to stand. So they're going to make something like shelves if you go to groceries or shops. So that's where they'll be putting these, and then that's where they'll be standing and be working from up. That's the reason for these poles. You'll be seeing what will happen if you keep on watching. These ones are still here. Today is supposed to be school day. They are not at school because they had some issues. Their parents don't have these ones. They relocated to this way. Their parents haven't gotten them into school. This one and him. He's in baby. She's in P2. So progress. It's already 1 p.m. or 13 hours. Let me see. Yeah, 13:49. Almost 14 hours. This is there. It was put yesterday. This one as well. This one was put today. And now they are also working on to this other side. This wall, which is a bit high. And this one is already done, and this one also. Remaining, the nail part of it is what is remaining. This one, we're only left with the floor. The walls are clear. Also the glasses. All those, we are not yet sure of what will happen. Just keep watching. Let's go. How are you? Yeah? You're fine. Okay. Well, it is around 20 minutes to 17 hours. This is where I am today. So we found out that this house is not on the same level. We're going to be putting more soil, and that's the reason for clearing here. So that's one of the setbacks that we have also got. So this whole part, we're going to cut a lot of soil there. We've cut the maize, put it aside. So we are going to be getting soil from there and then bring it in here. That's the reason for this soil. We are going to first get mortar for this wall. Because this one is done, let me just show you what I'm talking about. These ones are having some food. So it is going to be, this is also done, and this, then we are left with only one here. So plus the soil around here, they're going to be putting a lot of soil here to get a level this way and this way. So this way is a bit down, so to fill it up we shall need almost a trip of soil. So that's one of the other setbacks, but the target is to finish up this whole thing today. Yeah, so because of battery issues, I'm going to be ending here for today. We start again tomorrow. The sun is still there. It is some good hours to 17 hours. Today is day 4, day 3 of construction. Oh, cobwebs in my face. Or somewhere getting maize. So today, what is going to happen? They are supposed to finish everything inside and then get outside. Well, if things go as planned, on Sunday they will be done. If they fail, they'll be leaving on Monday. They'll be getting done on Monday. So this is the door that is going to be put here. The door that was here has been put onto this room. So that room is almost complete after everything. So they're going to be working onto the mortar that is going to work onto the corridors, the small corridors. So the day has officially started. This is it. Mtown. Day 5, day 4 of constructions. Guys, it's getting tough. I think you can already see that we have to carry almost 500 bricks, not blocks, bricks, and bring them here for constructing the veranda. Work already started, and yesterday I did not show you this. Oh, I showed you this. They had put this already, and they also laid some concrete here and here. They also put a window here, only that they've closed it. They are working on the other side. So that's where we are. Today they are going to put concrete here, and then this will be for Monday. So they've started on these walls, these huge walls. So this and the other one are the hardest parts. Also this one has got some finishing work, but all they are going to do, take it process by process, and I guess by Tuesday we shall be leaving here. That's how tricky things have got. These are the bricks that we've so far brought, and I guess they are almost hitting 100. Yeah, like sometimes some people say it takes a community to do some work, so I've told some people, let's fetch these stones and put them here. We shall get some beef and celebrate that. They're like, it's okay, we shall do so. So we are fetching the bricks. I've so far brought how many? I brought 3 yesterday, plus 4, plus 6. Those are the bricks that I've so far brought. I think they're around 13. Now I'm supposed to fetch 30 bricks. I don't know why I'm calling them bricks. So it continues, and more people are bringing. I'll be showing them to you. So this is where we are getting the bricks from. Here someone had them here. He was planning to build a house, but he didn't. He put them here. So we are collecting them from here. We are getting the ready ones that are inside, and they're the ones that are here that we are taking. Still with these two. This is proving to be one of the hardest things to do at the moment. So far, those are the bricks that we've brought. More people are bringing more, and I think that is the first half of them. We are going to be bringing others after this short commercial break. After this short rest, I think I've brought over 30 now. Yeah, over 30 bricks. And now the rest we shall bring in the next round. So we had calculated that 10 people, 30 bricks. Every person brings 30 bricks. That would give us the right, no, 25 bricks. Now we are only 5 people that are fetching. So meaning we are going to bring another ton. More bricks. I think 50-50 per person to make the total that we want. We received some rain. So today we received some rain, and it started around 13 hours or 1 p.m. up to around 3, a few minutes to 4 p.m. So the rain has set us way back. After we had brought bricks, we had breakfast and then stayed around for some minutes. But later on, the rain came. So after lunch like this, it started raining. So it has really been a huge setback, because we are going to finish the sides, which is the upper side and the front side, and then fill the house with soil plus concrete in the other upper bedroom or room. But unfortunately, we are just going to finish outside and call it a day. Tomorrow, we hope we shall work on the remaining 2 walls, which is down and at the back. Then later we can look at either filling the house and then laying concrete, or we just fill the house and then concrete later. So that's the reason as to why I'm getting some water out of this. I've so far got, these are 8 jerry cans right now. So I want to make sure that the tank is filled, because it is filled by 12. So if I take these, I'll bring more other 2. Oh, yeah, it's filled by 10. I'll bring more other 2. These are 8, so more 2, 10, and then I fill the tank plus a few jerry cans. I think I'll put like 4 jerry cans, because this will fill the tank and then some will remain here. So I think I'm going to be showing you what we've done for today and then call it a day, since I don't have enough battery. And we see, I think we shall be finishing everything by Monday if all goes well. So these are the 2 sides I was talking about. This one they're going to finish just right somewhere here. This one here they've worked upon here, but because of time they're not going to work onto the upper side. So it's going to finish from there tomorrow early in the morning. That's where he will start from. And these ones are all complete. Here we can even put in glasses, only that in this room it's where we are going to put some concrete right now. So they want to finish it now, and then tomorrow we shall do the refilling and then also finishing the other 2 sides. Hopefully, if we have the speed like we had today, everything will be done by around 14 hours, and then after that time we shall be doing other extra things. So we also have to work onto a veranda, a small veranda here. It was supposed to go around the house to protect it from water, let me say water coming from this side from entering into the plaster, but it won't happen because of limited funds and time here. If money comes, we shall work onto that later on, but we are going to first work onto here, and then that will be the end. Put in the glasses and then call it the end. So for today I'm going to be ending here. Not so much updates. Tomorrow it's a day for iron sheets, more iron sheets, sorry, bricks. More bricks must be carried tomorrow. Today was day 7, day 6 of constructions. Things are different today. Like, this is how the house looks like at the moment. But as you can clearly see, it is currently drizzling. It has so far rained 2 times today, and work is on hold. That is the problem. So this is how this other side looks like. So if it wasn't for the raining 2 times now, this part would have been complete, but I've put the final layers here, but there is some damages over there and here, but they're going to be fixing all those up to down. And this sand is all here waiting for the rain to calm down as they put the steps up. And also this way he had started, but things have failed, like the rain has failed to calm down. So hopefully if it calms down by the end of the day, they will be completing outside and we shall be left with laying concrete inside. So I also brought some 60 bricks. That's the reason as to why, because it's already 1 p.m. The reason as to why I delayed bringing an update was because I woke up at 6 a.m., fetched some bricks, about 70 bricks, and then started fetching water. I made sure the other thing was filled, so they had used most of the water, and now the rain has helped us fill it and also refill the water at the rock. Also some water here. So this is where we are and this is where everything is. So I think this will be the only update for today. We meet in another update for tomorrow, since it's a tough day for us and I'm not going to be doing what? To be charging this phone again because it's already on 34%. I'll be waiting for another day, which will be a Monday. We'll see what will happen on Monday. We hope by Wednesday, we shall be done with everything and we can go on Wednesday. This is day 8, day 7 of construction. We are left with, I think we're going to be remaining with almost a whole trip of sand and then half of the second trip of gravel, and this is where we are. So today they're going to finish up here. They did not finish up here because of the rain the other day, and when they came the other side, they had to complete the other sides, and yesterday they completed the other sides and they did not come to finish up this. So this was postponed for today, and this is where we are. So the veranda, the small veranda, has been worked upon. According to plans, it was supposed to go around the whole house like this to prevent water from damaging the plaster, but it has not happened that way. And that is it. And the fortunate thing is that the bricks that we brought were enough. So these are some of the bricks. I would say these are some of the bricks that I fetched in the last times, or the last time I fetched alone. So this other side, I don't know what they're going to be doing for this. And this side, they have completed it. They also have to put right this edge. So I want to show you how everything looks like at the moment. So this is where we are. So they have already started the floor touches here. They haven't plastered there, but here it's one of the final ones. See where I've just stepped, but they haven't put them together. So even this one, they're going to be doing the last touches, and then also some finishing on the window, and that is it. That's how we are here. This will be for tomorrow. The concrete is where we are, but putting sand like they've done here and then fasten it like that will be for tomorrow. So they're going to be putting a final layer in this room, the other one, and here. That's where it ends. This will be for tomorrow, and everything will be for tomorrow. That's when everything ends. Well, the unfortunate things, the spade is now in two. Also this got damaged in the process, plus the wheelbarrow is not the way it was as we got it, so we have to fix those few things. So that's what you should always expect during constructions, and it is expensive. Like it was even cheaper buying our own drum, because now we are going to buy for this person a drum and then remain with this for us to keep in harmony. The wheelbarrow person is a family guy. He knows everything. He doesn't care. But the same person of this is the owner of the spade. So the drum and the spade, we are supposed to buy him new ones. Had we bought new ones, we would have saved ourselves. But we are going to take the damages. Nothing to do. This is how the house is. So there is no painting. We shall leave it like that. Also, the glass guy was supposed to come, but I've stopped him because these people were still working. But I think I'm going to call him. But also that problem there. So I will wait for the guys to finish up there, and once they're done, that's when he will come. Probably he will come tomorrow in the morning hours before they start finishing up this thing, because if he comes as they are finishing this, he will disturb their work. That is it, and that is it for today. I think we shall update again tomorrow. Day 9, day 8 of constructions. So right now it is 6 p.m. and day 8, day 7 of construction is ending today. They're finalizing here. They have finished up this part. Well, because they've worked it upon it on different times, that's why it looks like that, but it will look different once. Only that I want him to, I've told him about this and also the edge here. So the mirror guy or the glasses guy disappointed us. He did not come, but I've gone there and talked to him. He said he's coming at around 9 a.m. tomorrow. So tomorrow I'm going to pressurize him. If not, I'll go to his place and then come with him, because I made a booking, and this window already is also giving us light inside the house. This is how it is. They've laid some concrete here. It's not yet dry. See? So by tomorrow we shall be finishing this and this. This is supposed to be the sitting room. They're already putting the final layer here. So they're going to be locking there. You see those markings? Those ones will be disappearing once we start cleaning it. At least I'm going to be putting, only thing is these guys put the windows upside down. You see this and this? This is where you're supposed to put the lock or something that holds the door, the window here and here. But it's no problem. And also the part, these, how they call the hinges or the patterns, whatever they are, they put the wrong ones. So the window opens up to around here. It doesn't fall to the other side. But the original ones, the better ones, will take this window. Once it comes here, it opens and then lands here. So that is another problem that we've got. But we shall learn to just open half of it like this and then leave it there. So that's how it is. That's how we are ending today. And tomorrow we are finalizing with this. So they will wake up and put sand for this as they also start here. So once they finish here, we also call it a day. So I think by midday we shall be done with everything. We shall be leaving, and that's how it is. I've also replaced the spade. This one is 12,000, but one which has also a steel handle is 15,000. So the other one breaks easily. This one doesn't easily break. So that's why I've got this. And I would also second anyone who wants this, because this one is more even heavier. Like it's more fleshy, like it has more flesh on it, more steel on it. And I've asked the price of this. They've told me it is around 60,000 or 70,000. If it's too expensive, 80,000. So I'm still looking into it. But I was also thinking to give the owner of this, because he also was still building, but he had paused, to give him sand, because it's not so far away, just somewhere there. So I wanted to give him sand, and I can give him back this. Or we retain this and buy a new one, so this one can be inside the house. That's where they store their water, and this one can be outside just in case of rainwater. So they would drain it, put it here, because they have some people that just come and then take advantage of the water. That is it. The sun is setting. I remember the first day I showed you this sun setting. That is it. I don't know if I will post this, but I think I'll post it. But I was just capturing everything, maybe for memories. But I think I will also release it for anyone out there. These are matoke here and some eggplants. Yeah, that is it. Let's end the day here. We'll see what tomorrow has for us. Tomorrow is going to be a Tuesday, and it will be, I think, the last day of July. Good morning. Today is day 9, day 8 of constructions. Today is supposed to be our last day. If it had not rained, we were supposed to end around Sunday. That's when the project would have been complete, but it's okay. It stretched up to Tuesday, which is today, and I am just here fetching water for the last times. I'm going to fetch 12 jerry cans here, and then 6 clean jerry cans. So after they construct, we shall leave the home with some clean water, and that's what it will be. To whoever that has watched this video to this very end, I want to thank you for sticking by. So this is what has been holding me for that whole time without uploading anything. I was trying to complete this construction. However, there are things that have not gone well, like the damages, the things that we wish to complete, like the veranda around the house, the warren, like the tank. We had thought of building where the tank would sit, because we believe maybe in the near future, if money comes, you can put a tank, but all that has not happened. The kitchen, all that has not happened. The kitchen has remained open like it has been, and also a runway for the old lady to cross from the house into the kitchen. It's still a hassle for her, but all that we shall be dealing with it. The biggest thing has been completed, cementing the house and plastering, and also the doors. So we shall be waiting for other things. Thank you for watching, and I'll be showing you what will be happening. I'm here waiting for the border guy. You know, sometimes people here lie. Now I called him like 20 minutes ago before I reached here, and was like, I'm coming. Even when I finished putting the water into the jerry cans, I called him. He was like, I'm coming. I'm still waiting for him. So let me wait for him for the next other minutes. Maybe he will come up, because we are only left with about 7 minutes to 1 a.m. That is it. So these kids are running to school. You can see the other one holding a piece of wood. So the wood is supposed to be using it for, is taking it for the staff. That's what they use for preparing their meals, for those that paid for the meals and for the staff. Even this one here. Bye. So you need to run, because it is already 7 a.m. now, and now they are running, going to school. That's how it is. So these ones are roughly walking around 2.5. It's the last person on this road stays around 2.5 kilometers from the main road, or from where the schools are. So that's where the farthest kids come from. That's the road, that other side. But most of them, 2 kilometers, 1.5, 1 kilometer. That is the distance they walk from here to the school, up to the main road. That's how the village is. So I finally come at the main road. This is the main road, and this is one of the schools. There is another school just down there, and that is a church, Anglican church, and this one is the Catholic church just here. So all the churches are not yet complete, and this is the main road, the road that takes you back to Kampala. This other side, it is taking you to Kampala, and this other side, it is taking you to the further districts neighboring Fort Portal. So the other one also is a school. So there are around 5 schools in this small town. And if I'm going back to Kampala, I'm supposed to stand here, wait for a car taking me, or the other side if I'm continuing with the other way. This is the road. So it used to be dusty, and then they worked upon it. This is where it is. So this place also has piped water, but a few people have taken it to the other side. So this is where we are. So I'm going to take you to the other well, the well where we get clean water from, and after that we shall go back, see what they have done so far, and then we shall end the video. So that one is likely going back to Kampala. It's a beautiful morning. See this baby going to school, this one. So she has to go all the way up the other side. We just came from up there where I got the motorbike from. It brought us here. Someone there washing his motorbike in the swamp. And this is someone's farm where this well is. So this is a farm. It had some eucalyptus and pine trees. So this is where the water is. It's like a pond. This one is a bit clean. So this is where the whole village and other people, the whole community, get water from. The community from the other side, there is a house somewhere there, and others up also around the main road. So this is where we are getting the clean water from. We are done fetching water. We came from the other side. That's where we have the government prisons farm of Kakumi Road district. And just right there, there is a group of 3 boys. They are going to school. The school is up there. It's a government aided school. I talked to them with the guy that is fetching water for us. And they told us they've come from a place that is so far out from that side. And the guy told me that the place is so far, almost a distance from here up to there. It's almost 10 kilometers. That's where they've come from, and it is already 8:40. They're heading to school. Well, okay, they're a bit slow, that's what I can say, because the other guy came after they had passed. So you can even see they are pausing, but it's a whole long distance for them to be walking, and it's easy for someone like them to give up on education because of the distances. Those are some of the issues that affect education or children that are trying to pursue education in villages. So let's go back. We are going back home. I want to see how far these guys have reached. They told me by 10 a.m. they'll be done. So let me go and see what they've done, and then I can sign out of this video. They're finishing up, so this is the balance of the sand. We can say around 1 trip. So this is where they are so far. They're going to be doing the finishing touches as he's doing here as well. I can cross through. So he's starting to level it up. This one is already done. They've already poured water, and for this I can even step on it. So all these will be done later to fix everything. So we now have, oh, see my dirty shoes. Also this one too. So pouring water is going to be the remaining work to be done. This is where we are. The final touches of the veranda have been posed. They're putting in the mirrors. So far the other one is done. Now he's on the door. Next he's going to be working onto this last door, and then we call it the end. So by midday everything will be set. So signing out, this has finally come to the way from the house into the kitchen. Finally made it, and that's how it is. I don't know if this weather will be the perfect, but hopefully it gets to set before it rains. So this is where I'm ending the long video, but I'll take you through around the house and show you how it looks like. Also is we can end the video. So finally we are done and I'm exiting. That's how the place looks like at the moment. So to whoever that has watched to this very end, I want to thank you. Thank you very much. This is how I am going. A bit messy. I've decided to go all black. That's how I look like. And my hair is a bit messy at the moment. I think I'll be shaving it in a few to look good. So to cover everything, I've not combed it. I'll put on this cape. It's a Balenciaga cape. It was a gift from a friend. So I'm now walking back. That is corn. That is it. And I have some here. It is roasted. Well roasted tries to, sometimes it leaves these particles on your teeth. So after eating it, you need to clean yourself. So I'm leaving. With me I have a radio and a phone. So they are gifts to mom and dad. Mom, whom I'm supposed to be calling a stepmom, but she's not a step. I don't call her a stepmom, but a mom, because she's the woman that raised me from as young as 2 when my mom passed on. My mom was laid to rest here, and since she wasn't an official wife, that's why she was laid to rest at her home. So I am leaving this area now, going to where I grew up from, and from there I'll be going back to Kampala, but I think I'll upload this video once I reach Kampala. So I am going. This is how it has been. The video has been long, but please, thank you for bearing with it. I'm gone. Bye bye. Peace.